So this is an old video that you're going to watch. I started filming in November 2023 and it took me a year to post. So these are all archived clips. You know, some of my thoughts might have changed, some might stay the same, but I'd like to post them because it's part of the journey and it's important to me, and they matter to me, and it shows the journey and shows different thoughts I was going through compared to now, I guess. But yeah, enjoy the video. Peace. What a day. It's been a fast day, if I'm honest. It's been a pretty quick one at work. Don't feel like I've done too much, which is sad, but I probably have. Got to go home, go to the gym, bit of yoga, not too shabby. I am extremely tired today. For some reason, I just really did not get a lot. Well, I say for some reason, I was chatting till about 12:30. So I didn't get to sleep till 12:30, but at least I went to bed straight away. That's always, it's always a positive. But yeah, just another standard day. And it did get me thinking that sometimes it's just about doing the day, doing the thing, just getting on with it, you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't have to be too sort of... sometimes it just really doesn't have to be too complicated. Like, some days are just filler days, I guess, in your journey, in your path. You know, every day can't be this massive sort of huge step, I guess. Not with everything, maybe with some things it can be. But I experienced that a lot, sort of just filler days, and I appreciate the filler days because sometimes you got to let the dust settle for you to sort of see another point of view, see another solution, see what other questions can be asked with things. And I think with making these videos, I think I do have to have filler videos. And I know when I've watched YouTubers, and I've watched, well, different, not even YouTubers, just anyone, sometimes there are filler situations. You know, UFC, you watch a fight, it weren't an amazing fight, it weren't a historical fight, it was just what was next, or what was available. And as a fan of someone, you can still enjoy that filler fight. You just, you know, you're happy that they're there again or whatever in that specific situation. But so my point is, I'm probably gonna have filler videos. You know, I don't expect every video to be big punches of me having these realizations and figuring stuff out. I really don't don't expect that. I'm not come on, mate. I'm not really that naive where I think I'm gonna turn the camera on and every single thing that I'm gonna say is gonna be 1, correct, 2, interesting, 3, entertaining. You know, it's sort of, you know, gonna have fillers, stuff like that, and I'm okay with that. But I know I can't get lost in the fact of too many fillers, because, you know, you lose your way. You go, what's the point? What's the point in me turning this camera on and speaking? What's the point in me doing this job today? It's just repetitive. It's over and over again. It's nothing special, nothing different to what has sort of happened. And as long as I keep that oh God, what is the yawn counter on? But as long as I keep that sort of mindset of, you just got to keep, like Dory, just keep swimming. You just got to keep going, haven't you? And that's where, with a lot of things that sort of I do, if I get it into sort of a rhythm of just doing, it becomes part of my routine. I can do something every day. Whereas if I've got to do it every 2 days, every 3 days, or once a week, I'm actually more likely to do something every day than I am to do something every week. Because it's in my routine. I'm sort of... It sort of becomes a habit, really. And for me, it seems that the habits form best when it's every day. I want to put some cream on my face every day, but I don't do it because some days I miss it out, but I haven't got it into my routine to put this cream on my face. Whereas if I put it on my face every morning, it's available for me to do that. It's something piss easy, really. Whereas if I've got to do it like every 2 days, it's just not going to happen if I'm not in that rhythm. And for me, I just perform better when I've got a system in place. And I think probably a lot of people do, but I know I definitely do. When I've got a system in place, when I've got a setup happening, when I can just repeat things. And that's what I need to get going with these videos. It's like, right now I'm filming after work, but sometimes I filmed in the morning, and it is a bit sort of flowy and like a bit all over the place with, there's no consistent, I'm not waking up and going, I have to film. So along with that, I have to get a system in place. I also do want it to be a bit like, well, if I don't want to film today, don't film today. I don't want to force any thoughts and stuff like that. I just want it to just naturally happen. But if I zoom out and I look at, okay, every time in my car, I'm doing something to do with these videos. I'm either watching the video that I've just filmed, or I'm filming a video. And I get in the car in the morning, I drive home from work, I go to the gym, I come home from the gym. Ample opportunity for this to become a routine and to sort of be consistent with, which is really good. Yeah. So my point is basically that if you can just keep going every day and you make it as easy as possible in terms of when the filler days happen, you're okay with the filler days happening and it's not a big deal. Yeah. Because the point is, you can't fail if you don't quit. And if I set myself up into a system where I can just keep going, I'm never going to fail because I'm never going to quit, because it's going to be easy to, you know what I mean? You look at these podcasters, you look at a Joe Rogan, he's just chatting. It's just probably so easy for him just to have a conversation on a podcast and it's not too serious. And I like that. And that's sort of what I want. Just to be sort of natural. And not forcing it, because if I was forcing it, I would also... It also opens up an opportunity for me to quit, which I'm not going to quit because I can just keep it going because of the system I'm going to put in place, basically. But yeah, that's it. Peace.